The history of Nikola Tesla, even later than 2010. He is a famous historical figure, although he has been dead for nearly 100 years. Documents and papers along with Tesla's photos gradually appeared on the internet. Is the history of Nikola Tesla a history from detective investigations or a history leaked from declassified files? Basically, there has been no investigation into the existence of Nikola Tesla. His appearance is all from records and books. There are no recorded videos of Tesla. On the other hand, world history investigations began to find signs of reverse engineering of Tartaria. Today's advanced technology is considered the technology of the old world, Tartaria. In terms of technology, the man who created the 20th century was Nikola Tesla. Therefore, historians seeking the truth ask the question, was Nikola Tesla just the one who reversed the technology of Tartaria? Some other events in history have evidence that there were people who resembled Nikola Tesla at the level of cloning, or that Tesla and his lookalikes actually had the same DNA, gene, origin. For example, the artist Frank Zappa and Tesla's assistant Arthur H. Matthews. There is an article analyzing this similarity that leads to the result that there were at least 3 Nikola Teslas. The article can be found as Tartaria, 3 Nikola Tesla. It is possible that at least 3 people existed who were Nikola Tesla. Therefore, looking at Tesla's documents and records is probably a more direct investigation into world history. Because his history actually comes mainly from books and records, along with some photos. When I looked at the work My Inventions, the autobiography of Nikola Tesla, which is said to be the result of a re-edit of 1919 articles, I found that the possibility that Nikola Tesla is not a fiction is very low, even close to zero. Other works have a history as well as the book My Inventions. Summary of the investigation results after examining the true origin of the work My Inventions, the autobiography of Nikola Tesla. 1/My Inventions, the autobiography of Nikola Tesla in 1982 is not an antique. The work posted on Amazon does not have a clear time of posting, but the oldest comment is from 2010. The work does not cite any old documents, it is a digital copy. By the time the work was created, that is, 1982, the beautiful color printer had a history of more than 100 years. 2/There is no original photo taken from the Electrical Experimenter magazine article. 3/In 2023, there was a document published on the internet called Electrical Experimenter Magazine 1919 Tesla and More by Electrical Experimenter via Team Occulted. This document looks very old, but after checking, it was found that its content is similar to the book My Inventions, the autobiography of inventor Nikola Tesla from the pages of Electrical Experimenter on Amazon. This book was posted on Amazon in 2010, with the earliest comment in 2011. The document posted online in 2023 or the 2010 document. It is not a photo taken from Tesla's 1919 article written for Electrical Experimenter magazine. See the explanation why in the article Confined Tartaria, is Nikola Tesla fiction? Summary of the investigation of the book My Inventions, the autobiography of Nikola Tesla, 1919. 4/The content of My Inventions, the autobiography of Nikola Tesla was created by Project Gutenberg, but there is no reference and comparison document. It was not until 2016 that the FBI and CIA released a declassified file mentioning the content of this book. This does not mean much when it is 2016 and Tesla's death is still a mystery along with the confiscated documents. 5/The reputation or reliability of Project Gutenberg for My Inventions, the autobiography of Nikola Tesla is not 100%, because Project Gutenberg once released the work of William Shakespeare. But David Ewing Jr., a world historian, investigated and proved that William Shakespeare did not exist. The history of William Shakespeare is a lie. There are basically 5 such. Find more by going through the articles. If the history of Nikola Tesla is fictional, then the history of Albert Einstein is also partly fictional in that there is a conflict of scientific views between Tesla and Einstein as a mainstream history of science. For example, in an interview with the New York Times in 1935, Tesla dismissed Einstein's theory, calling it a magnificent mathematical garb which fascinates, dazzles, and makes people blind to the underlying errors. He believed in an all-pervasive ether and was skeptical of the relativistic conception of space-time. Full quote, Einstein's relativity work is a magnificent mathematical garb which fascinates, dazzles, and makes people blind to the underlying errors. The theory is like a beggar clothed in purple whom ignorant people take for a king. Its exponents are brilliant men, but they are metaphysicists rather than scientists. If Tesla is fictional, and we consider Tesla as the king of electrical science, then we are likely to be ignorant. Even if Tesla is more famous than Einstein, they have ideological conflicts, but they are still internet stars. They still hold a position as the 2 kings of science on the internet. So who is ignorant and who is the king on the internet? If the history of Nikola Tesla is fake, then it should be added that this history is built from the internet. When compared to the real world, it can be likened to the history of Tesla rising from nothingness. This leads to the old question, is reality digital or continuous? This is a matter of physics and history, related to the matrix, which is the digital world, the virtual world, but can manipulate the real world, even though the real world is also a digital reality. The history of the world is the history of Tartaria, because it includes both the old world and the new world taken over by groups originating from the old world, and also because the world is still one. The history of Nikola Tesla has become the subject of investigation of world history. There is now a book investigating world history, Tartaria, called Tesla and the Cabbage Patch Kids, exploring the lost empire of Tartaria and the reset of 1776. The author of the book, Guy Peter Anderson, mentions that the appearance of Nikola Tesla reversed the technology of Tartaria. This is a serious issue related to the question, have we been academically defrauded since the collapse of the old world of Tartaria? Is it possible that all new science today has been formalized and concealed the true nature of reality? Or more simply, is it possible that most of us humans do not really understand anything about advanced science and technology? This shows that there is a monopoly of technology in today's world. Now, check for yourself whether the service economy with the dogma of the scientific religion with the church companies.